All right. Well, speaking of what's on Netflix, let's talk about what's not on Netflix. Um, now, Marvel has taken back the Disney the Marvel Netflix TV series are now on Disney Plus. Now this has actually caused some controversy because of the mature rating of the series. This is like the first real mature content on Disney Plus. So that's somewhat interesting. If they got the balls to do this, maybe this leans more to them having the balls to do Deadpool, and stuff like that. So we'll have to see.
Yeah, I fully expect Disney Plus to eventually have an adult category where you can have a child account versus an adult account that will block some of the more graphic content because Disney owns the entire Fox catalog of films. So, like the Alien franchise, you're not going to see on Disney Plus right now because it's R rated. But if they had an adult category, they could bring some of those properties in to where we can enjoy them and have a much larger um, selection of film and television series to be able to watch. So, yeah, if they're opening the door and they get interest, then they may start doing that. Or the other option is to stick some of that content on Hulu, which they have a majority share ownership of as well. But
Yeah, which
I
is where
do.
they have been sticking a lot of it so far has been Hulu.
Mhm. But eventually, I think there's going to be an adult category for Disney Plus because that's just going to draw in more subscribers if they have a much larger catalog like Netflix. Netflix is the king of content. They don't care if it's good or bad. They just want stuff for everybody.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of stuff that different interests could be able to
Yeah.
enjoy content,
Actually,
and if you don't want to watch it.
just check this out real quick. I just logged into my Disney Plus account, and it approached me with access to full catalog. Set your content rating to TV mature. If you press not now, it will set your content rating to TV 14, giving you access to a limited catalog.
Cool.
And that happened
You
when
haven't
I
logged.
clicked on my account. So that means if you have separated accounts on your Disney
We
login,
do.
you can have one set to TV 14, one set to full catalog.
Yeah, because I have one for each of my kids,
Yeah.
so they like to watch The Simpsons and things like that on there. So that's cool. I haven't logged in lately. I've been too busy playing Grounded with my kids, and working a lot too. But that's cool. I have to check that out.
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't think that was originally mentioned when they added these. So this was probably added in reply to the complaints from people about adding the TV mature stuff into the general catalog. So they seem to have acted on that pretty quick.
Yeah, but I know the Punisher was pretty violent. And it looks like they have blue items around either new content or kind of higher rated content with Luke Cage and Jessica Jones. So
Yeah.
I have to go check it out because I haven't gotten into all the Marvel content for Netflix because we didn't have it for so long. But I really wanted to go dive into the Punisher series, and you and Q have been extremely complimentary about the Jessica Jones series, especially the
Wait,
first.
what? What? We've been complimentary about Jessica Jones.
Yeah,
I don't think we've been
either you
complimentary
haven't or
about Jessica Jones. I think you misread that.
okay, maybe I remembered it wrong then.
I mean, Jessica
Um,
Jones, the first. Well, what we talked about the first season. The villain in the first season was amazing. The Purple Man, played by David Tennant, and Jessica Jones was great. Second season, because it didn't have the Purple Man, just sort of blew. Uh,
yeah, I remember you not liking the latter half of it.
yeah,
Um, but between that and also want to check out Luke Cage to
Luke
see
Cage
how
was
they
really
did.
good.
Was it? Yeah, because I know he's one of Q's favorite Marvel characters, especially when he played Ultimate Alliance. He was always playing Luke Cage. So I know Iron Fist was kind of a trash fire, so I had no interest in watching that. But the Punisher again, the first season was really good. Second season kind of came off the rails with the choices they made. But
Yeah,
if
I am
there's no,
curious what they're going to do with Daredevil, because they said supposedly they're doing a new Daredevil series, and it's reboot ish or something. I don't know. I haven't gotten a lot of details on that. But we saw Daredevil in um, Spider Man, and of course we saw Kingpin in the Bow Guys series, Hawkeye. So they've already implemented elements of the Daredevil series into their everyday thing. I am curious. I would love to see. I don't really care to see Iron Fist come back. I would love to see Luke Cage come back. He did a good job. But Luke Cage and Daredevil were definitely the two standouts of those series.
yeah, I'm going to have to check out Punisher. He's always been one of my favorite Marvel characters. It's kind of like Batman. It's a human with no special powers, but he gets his ass kicked. He actually gets injured and hurt, but he still goes out and does his thing. I never got into Daredevil. I don't know why, but it's just not something that ever interested me. But I know a lot of people do. And I am kind of curious if they're going to do a series kind of web tie-in and bring back some of these characters, or at least, or maybe recast them and go back and do a whole Defender series, which is always a possibility.
Yeah.
It is good that they're keeping the Marvel content going. But I am kind of curious how they're going to interweave these characters into the MCU.
Yeah, and I mean, as far as Punisher goes, I love the series. Punisher was a good series. I still have mixed feelings about the actor that portrayed the Punisher in the series, but the series was good enough that it didn't really matter.
Yeah.
But yeah, so cool. On a side note, if you watch, you're in the Jackson area. We are doing a competition next Sunday on our live stream. So be sure to join our live stream next Sunday if you're in Jackson, Mississippi, or you're willing to drive to Jackson, Mississippi to Vans Comic Cards and Games, because we're gonna work with them on giving away this really cool Overwatch statue that they have. We'll show some pictures of it next during the stream next week. And we're gonna have Travis from the comic shop join our show, so we'll probably have some comic book talk and all that next week. All right. Other than that, I guess I'm starting the podcast downloads back up. We've had some interest reappear on those. The numbers were dropping drastically last time I was there, so we had quit posting them up. But now that the interest is picking up again, we'll start doing the podcast version, so you can listen to it on your drive home. All right. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. Be sure to check out Dicejunkies.com for all the links everywhere we are. And podcast link is there. YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, Facebook, all that good stuff. And as every week, we hope you enjoy.